Steffi, if you don't already know, and on this channel I just talk about all things careers and all things lifestyle. And in today's video I am going to be breaking down how I am getting ready for 2022. So before we get into it, please do make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram because that's where all my great content is at. And like, yeah, let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so before we actually get into the meat and the crux of the video, a couple of things as a little like disclaimer from me, I guess. First thing first, I don't actually believe in the whole like new year, new me, black woman walking up the steps, 2022 is my year kind of thing. What I tend to do, so my birthday is the 6th of January, for the real ones who know, Capricorn season, whoop whoop. I tend to like do my new year goals, quote unquote, around my birthday. So it's basically just me saying that for the next 365 days of my life, what am I going to do to level up? So that's how I personally do my new year stuff. Like I don't really do it as a new year, new me thing. I do it as a new age, new me thing. I don't know. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. But because it's around the time of year where everyone is kind of doing the whole new year thing, it kind of ties in really nicely anyway. So I figured it would be helpful if I showed you how I did it. That's first of all. Second of all, if you want the templates that I'm going to be talking about in this video, please head to my mailing list right now and you can download them for free. If you're not sure how to get to my mailing list, click the link down below. You'll be able to get to my website. You literally just pop in your email and then you can download whatever you want for free. So please do get to that if you want to use these templates to help you as well. Fab. Okay, let's get straight into it then. So what did I do first? Well, the first thing I actually decided to do was review my 2021. Now, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram by now, I really don't know what you're doing because you should be following me there. But for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will know that I do a monthly review. So every month I kind of set myself some goals which coincide with what my yearly goals are. And at the end of each month, I review them and I use a traffic light system, which I've spoken about a lot on my Instagram, to decide how well I've done with those goals. So what I decided to do with the template that you can see on screen now is I decided to just have like a quick reflective kind of look at how did my 2021 actually go. How did I actually do this in practice? I literally just set myself a timer for 20 minutes because I think the way I am as a person, if I'm to just kind of like leave myself endless amounts of time to do something, I just won't ever finish it, right? So I found that like setting myself a timer for 20 minutes was really, really helpful in this regard because it forced me to actually have to think of something to put down. And I literally just went through each of the different questions that you can see on screen now and literally typed up my review. Like there wasn't really anything else to it. You know, it shouldn't really be too hard, but like I said, I personally think this is where you should start off before you actually get to even doing what your new year goals are going to be, because what's the point of setting new goals if you don't really know how you've done in the like previous year? Do you get what I mean? So that's where I personally started. And as I said before, if you want to get this template so that you can do the same, please do sign up to my mailing list down below so that you can access this for free. Fab. So my 2021 review is all done and dusted. What did I actually do next? Well, I sat down and I thought about what do I want for myself in terms of my personal vision. Now, full disclaimer here, I do have a 5-year plan. I started this 5-year plan in 2020. So I'm coming up to my 3rd year now in the 5-year plan. Sounds weird because it's 2022, right? So you'd think it was 2 years, but it's 3. Anyway, yeah, coming up to my 3rd year now in my 5-year plan. So what I did here was I checked my 5-year plan first and checked some of the goals that I had there. Funnily enough, one of the goals that I did, one of the things I did this year actually ticks off one of the goals I wanted to do in 2025. So go me. But anyway, putting all that to one side, I looked at my 5-year plan first and looked at what have I already kind of put down for myself in 2022. And then I kind of just reevaluated. So there was one goal there, for example, and I'll be completely like transparent and honest with you. There was one goal there where it was like, oh, I wanted to buy an apartment in London and Airbnb it in 2022. That was a very unrealistic goal. And let me tell you why it's unrealistic. It's not even anything to do with like money, because I know that if I really like wanted to save or invest or whatever, or make the money that I needed to be able to do that, I could. But where I am in terms of my life in 2022, I don't really know how I was thinking that was going to happen. I'm still a trainee, and halfway through 2022, by the grace of God, COVID permitting, I'm going to be out of this country for 6 months. So where was I going to find the capacity and the time to be doing that goal? So I removed that goal and I've pushed it to another year. But basically what I'm trying to say is that I've gone back to my 5-year plan. I've reviewed the goals that I already had down for next year. and then I've tweaked them and refined them and kind of looked at where I am as a person right now, and then used the following categories that you can see on screen right now to decide what my goals for next year are actually going to be. So what's the final thing I did once I used that particular planner, my personal vision planner? Well, I've made it visible so that I can actually see it. So this planner is now my Mac screensaver. It's now also my iPhone home paper as well. Is it called a home paper? Is it called a home screen? I don't know. I'm not very techie, which is actually really bad, but it's what it is. And I've also printed it out on like a little canvas thing that's going to go up in my desk real soon when it actually comes. So that is a really whistle-stop tour as to how I'm going to be planning for 2022. Hopefully this has helped you. I'm not someone who has like, you know, a really intricate like planning process or anything like that, because honestly it doesn't particularly help me. But if you are looking for something a bit more like that, I have seen quite a few really useful like TikToks and YouTube videos around, and I'll also link them in the description below if you want to check those out, because you might be someone who's a bit more visual or a bit more detail oriented, and that is perfectly fine. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have, please do make sure that you like, comment and subscribe. I pray that you have a wonderful 2022, and I will see you in the new year.